106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Mickey Mouse Club, Mickey Mouse
M-O-U-S-E.
Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse,
M-I-C-K-E-Y. M-O-U-S-E.
Mickey Mouse,
Mickey Mouse.
forever let us hold our banner high. Come along and sing a song and join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E.
Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me?
You and me, M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E.
Hey now, high the hole there, you're as welcome as to be.
M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, forever let us hold our banner high. Come along and sing a song and join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse Club, Mickey Mouse Club,
Here we go, marching and a shouting merrily.
M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E.
We play fair and we work hard and we're in harmony.
Ooh, M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, forever let us hold our banner high. Come along and sing the song and join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse,
M-O-U-S-E.
Mickey Mouse,
M-O-U-S-E.
Mickey Mouse,
M-O-U-S-E.
Friday, Friday, Friday. Hello, Internet. It's Tim Batt here with Happening 25, my favourite number of all time. So this is going to be a special show. Welcome. Hi. I hope everyone's week's going okay. YouTube is informing me that the bitrate of the stream is dog shit. Don't know why. Hopefully that comes right. Time will tell. But if you're enjoying me in beautiful low res, all the better. I like the little pixelation. I like my games old and my res downgraded. Huge show for you today on Happening. We got people, we got things. I'm excited to share them with you. But first, it occurred to me that we've been doing Chicken Watch for a long ass time. It's unpatriotic. It's un-Kiwi. What we should be doing is looking at the Royal Albatross right here in the South Island of New Zealand on a live cam, courtesy of New Zealand's Department of Conservation. And it's a windy old day down south right now, but no albatross there. I'm going to keep eyes on though, because sometimes they come back and feed the chicks, and it is fantastic. I have a weird feeling they might be the biggest birds in the world. Is that true? Someone can correct me in the chat. Hi everybody. See the regular gangs here. Luke is saying, looks fucking ace, high res, sequence on point. Thank you very much. This is a lovely little cozy that my wife Zoe got in Gizzy at a second-hand store. You literally cannot go past a second-hand shop in small town New Zealand. They are treasures among the most desired and worthwhile that you will find on the entire planet. Crazy stuff people are throwing away in Thames. It's insane. People wishing me a happy birthday. That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. It was my birthday on Wednesday. If you're overseas, where I am in New Zealand, just the one city, we're back in lockdown in Auckland. So it was a little lockdown birthday, and it wasn't a terrible day. I've gone pretty balls deep on a game, No Man's Sky. Fascinated the hell out of me because I saw when it came out like 4 years ago, everyone fucking hated it, and it was bad. It was a bad thing. But then they've persisted and made the game good over the course of like 4 years. So good on them for not just taking the money and running. It's a good game. You guys should check it out. I got shat on at the albatross hill by a seagull. I can't imagine an albatross would have done a deuce bigger than the mass the seagull bestowed on me. Bailey, I don't know whether to be conciliatory or congratulatory, because they say that getting shat on by a bird is good luck. I think that's just something that someone said once to cheer their mate up, but we'll run with it. It's positive. I like it. Let me know where you are in the chat. Oh, cool. Everyone's saying that things are looking okay. Things are looking good. Hashtag blessed. Big time hashtag blessed. Battle Mage says, my birthday was the day new lockdown started. That sucks. Wandering albatross have the largest wingspan, but the Sneddon ones are the Northern Royals. Okay, cool. So albatross are big. That's the takeaway from this. This is what I'm getting from this. Folks, got a cool ass show for you. Let's get started with a little image from Kiera, who sent this in. She's been providing us with some beautiful pics. She writes, a jellyfish from the Monterey Bay Aquarium at Monterey AQ. I assume that's Twitter. It might be Instagram, actually, probably Instagram. One of my favorite places in the world. Not only is the Monterey Bay Aquarium a first-rate aquarium where visitors can see a wide range of animals, the conservation work they do is incredible. Oh, by the way, the Monterey area, as well as much of California, is currently on fire. I have an image for this. Let's get that on screen. This is what Kira sent to illustrate just how bad things are going. It's not a photo, it's a graphic. A freak lightning storm this weekend, which struck 11,000 times, including the building I work at, lol, started many of the fires. Don't worry, no one at my work was there or got hurt, but it did break a piece of roof off. On top of that, high heat is exacerbating the situation. We're in the hottest part of summer and usually don't expect rain for several months. Death Valley in Southern California reached 130 degrees F, which is maybe like 54 degrees C. That is famously hot. That's why it's called Death Valley, but it's not supposed to be that hot. Man, I read that they had the highest recorded temperature on planet Earth that we've ever had in a part of the Death Valley. That 54.5 degrees, I think, made it to the news. The news here in New Zealand, Kira. Earlier this week, there was a report of a fire tornado, Tim. I've lived in California for most of my life. I've never heard of a fire tornado. We don't normally even get regular tornadoes in California. So what the fuck, man? Sorry if this is too much of a bummer to share on the show, but things are crazy here, man. I really appreciate the levity of happening and the worst idea of all time right now. Kira, I'm glad that you got in touch. I'm sorry things are a bit freaking hectic. That sounds, oh, is the sound a bit hot? I can flick that down. Thank you for the heads up. This is a good note. I'm using a lapel mic, which may prove foolhardy. So I'll try and just keep my voice at a nice, even timbre volume. Didn't really make sense. But keep that feedback coming, folks. This is how we learn and grow and improve the show. We've got another image. This one is from Tyler with birthday wishes. Email is simply, happy birthday, Palmy loves ya. And we've got a picture of Bat Street there. Bloody lovely stuff. Thank you, mate. Right, I've got to suss out getting my friend, who's going to be our first guest on here now. And he's in the chat, actually. Probably should have sussed this out beforehand, but you guys know how it goes. You know, sorting out the tech, trying to get everything online. It's a full-time job to be a good dad. Man, the weather is fucking kicking off here. Speaking of tornadoes, holy shit. I'm going to try and get another cam to show you what's happened, because I just did the lawns because it was such a nice day, and Auckland has just in the last like 6 minutes completely shat the bed where I am. Jesus wept. Right, I got to get Luke on the phone. How do we do it? Here he is. I wonder if I can just straight up ring him. It's such bad etiquette, but it might be the way forward. I don't know if you guys can hear this, because I'm not sure if I've got it on, but this ringtone is... That's Google Hangouts. I don't know if that's a custom one that Luke's got or what. Hi, Luke. Luke? Baby? Luke has left the call. I'm going to try him again. Luke, you might know as Disaster Radio, everybody. He is one of the many exceptionally talented friends I have, and he's just put out a new album under his other act, Eyeliner. Oh, Luke, it's so good to see you, baby boy. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm gonna mute your stream because I'm getting double Tim.
Oh,
Double Tim. What a
one
dream.
Tim is enough. Let me get you on screen. I've got to.
I'll turn off the air conditioning too.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that?
A little bit of lightning, Tim.
A little bit of lightning, very, very frightening here in Auckland, my dude.
That's awesome. Awesome.
I'm going to get you on. There we go. Now you're on screen. Hey, dude, it's so good to see you.
Hi, missed you.
Luke's in Hong Kong. I'm in New Zealand. We miss each other because we're pals.
Yeah.
And let me, should I start with some bad news, dude?
What's the bad news?
It's sort of mixed news. I feel like it's almost like it was supposed to happen in a weird way. So you and I did a comedy show last year.
Yeah.
It was
Beautiful.
It was heckers, but we loved it.
Every minute.
Space Couch. It was a beautiful thing. We featured the voice talent of Paul F. Tompkins, which was pretty special. It was a bit of a thrill. And we had a lot of guests. We had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, a lot of japes. And
japes. Okay, I'm good with this angle. Sorry, Tim.
No, you're good. Hey, I think I can give. Oh, damn it! This worked before. Yeah, you've got a Chiron now. Check that shit out.
Cool.
Lower thirds.
Well, I'll see it later.
I put on disasterradio.bandcamp.com. Is that appropriate?
Yeah. For what?
Okay. For you, for buying your music?
Oh, new albums on orangemilkrecords.bandcamp.com.
Titties. Let me try and update that on the fly as I chat to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
So anyway, Space Couch was, so like in New Zealand, obviously, we're about to do the comedy festivals, and then COVID was like, no, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. And so I was pretty bummed about that, but you know, c'est la vie. So then as a consolation prize, I was going to do season 2 of Space Couch, which was supposed to open last night, just a little 3-night run. We were going to have a feminist punk band called Dick Move, who long-time viewers of the show will know. They were going to be the house band. Courtney Dawson was going to co-host with me. It was going to be amazing. And then, blam, COVID hit again. It was like, fuck you. No, you don't. Comedy's off.
What a fucking year, eh?
Sorry to lead with that, Luke.
No, all good. So is that the news that I thought you were going to say? Are you back on? No, you're not.
It's off. It's off. But that's okay. I want to hear how Hong Kong is, and I want to hear how you are.
I'm all good. It's me holed up in an apartment on the 6th floor in Chimchachui. All I'm doing is eating and hotboxing in the bathroom. It's been sick. While my wife's at work.
How's that treating you? Some people don't cope with that kind of intensity if you do.
No, I'm thriving. I'm thriving. This is me. I've trained all my life for this.
This is where you're at your best. This is where you.
Yeah.
This is where you fuck.
This is where shit gets done. No, I mean, I'm you know what we're like. We're kind of workaholics, right?
Well, kind of. I've fucked out recently with No Man's Sky, and I feel like you did this recently, right?
Totally. I don't know why I'm playing God. I've become what I've hated the most.
I feel like you're almost playing with a level of irony.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like if that's possible, I think you're playing Call of Duty as a goof, but a lot.
Yeah.
From what I get.
Once I unlock skull camo, and it's like camouflage your gun in the shape of skulls, and it's so sick.
That's so coincidental, because I've figured out this decade the aesthetic is skeletons.
Yes, skeletons. I reckon skeletons are back, baby.
Skeletons is what it's all about now.
Well, it was coming up with a lot of those. There were a lot of those video memes where like it's the skeletons with the motion capture dance going, like doing this kind of, you know, me and the girls thing. It's coming. Yep. No, I'm with you on skeletons too.
Look, the reason I wanted to have a chat to you in particular was because you have just released an album which I would describe in my personal terms as life-changing.
Oh, really?
I fucking love it.
Awesome. So good. We've been smashing it at the flat. Everyone is on board. We got people with some pretty divergent musical tastes here at the Fuddy, and everyone is very on board with Drop Shadow, which is the name of the album, everyone. And get it in that little, the Chiron's over there. You've got to get this fucking album, guys. It's so good.
We're on
Can you-
Spotify too. It's doing alright on Spotify as well. It's good, man. It's
How
been
would
really
you-
good. Been blessed.
Did you get to #1 on a chart? Did I see recently?
I got to #1 on Bandcamp for a day while we sold his tapes. Yeah, boy. It was. I just edged
That's
out the
awesome.
bets. The bets.
Did you?
The mighty bets.
Fucking
I-
man, they've
I-
had it too good for too long.
I dethroned the magnificent bets for one day.
Dude,
That's
they could-
that's a win. That's a win, Tim.
They can have a day off.
That's so. They're good though.
Oh, hey, I'm getting some updates from people in Pakuranga who are like, dude, the weather's fine. And then they've updated, they're like, oh my God.
You're watching the front.
This is what I love about live, man. Can you tell me a bit about, well, first of all, how would you describe the music that you're making now?
It's like I've sort of gotten to a point where I'm sort of method acting what I'm doing now, and I really don't think about it. But the touchstones for it lately are like the Mac OS 9 startup sound, and like Microsoft Encarta, and like daytime TV and library music, and yeah.
I had something for this. Look, what I've actually got teed up is, let me just switch screens here. You did a mood board
Oh yeah.
up about the album,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm sorry, you can't actually see what's on screen, so I'll have to describe
No.
it to you. But
Yep.
I've got the images that you selected on screen. I think I can go back and forward. That's good. So the first one here is a I don't even know what the product is, but it's a Sony product that says Kinetic Connection on it.
Yeah, it's the MSX computer. The MSX was like a little sleeper computer made by Sony that weird like trivia here. It was so big in Kuwait that they made a statue to it. There's like a monument to this computer, the MSX. Anyway,
Wow.
that's beside the point. So it's like what is it? Like computer game box art from like the mid 80s to like mid 90s, and big into that kind of. I don't know what it is, but it's something.
There's something very geometric about it, because you're fucking around. You're fucking around an interesting space, man. You always have.
Yeah.
But like, correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think there's a bit of convergence because you're now doing VR art as well. And I think that there's something about entering the new medium of VR that it starts off quite geometric and basic again.
Yeah.
And you're also a big fan of like old video game style. And there's sort of a similarity there, that they're both very geometric and simplified and like solid.
Yeah, for sure. Rectilinear and kind of
Rectilinear.
Yeah, you know, like right angles and kind of orthographic grid stuff. I'm looking at it now. It's if someone wants the short version of what I'm doing, I say it's stoner elevator music, but I don't think that's true anymore. It's more like stoner and Carter music.
And like, don't let the word stoner throw you, because it's it's an incredibly sophisticated album. Fuck, it's good. I'm now just flicking around the other pictures. You've got Color the World, which seems to be, I don't know,
the
maybe
same-
printer ink or something.
This cover 4-drop shadow, which is like amazing. It's got Keith Rankin.
And now I've got the image of you anamorphing into a Prius on screen.
Yeah, that was me. That was made the night before the album release in my in this very room. I just gotten obsessed with morphing for so long, and like Animorphs covers. And my buddy Chris just said, like jokingly, "Oh, you should do one morphing into a Prius," and I was like, "Yeah, it's so good."
It's amazing, dude.
It's like like the opposite of body horror, whatever that is. The idea you can transform into a like mid-priced good little runner is like something else, you know. Can you get that,
like that.
for the
Take
viewers?
the horror element out of the transformation. It's just like, This is just a good economical family vehicle. We're having a good time.
Exactly. As long as you make sure you keep an eye on the oil, you're all good.
Like, just briefly, how long did it take you to make this album?
Since the last one was 2015, and I've been working on it like a lot. And most of the time I'm home since then, so like 5 years. But it's only because I keep getting caught up in like new ideas. was all good. I never got stuck. It was just like, I'm building my opus, you know, a little bit.
Did you find it hard to find the end point to be like, all right, I've got to kind of get this into the world?
Some of the snare drums took so long. Like it would just get down to the snare drum and it'd be like, nah, it's like spend an 8-hour day like looking at a snare drum on and off, just like, what am I doing? And that's when you got to stop.
When I was down in Dunedin like the week before last, looking at albatrosses, I was in a record store and eyeing up the Blade Runner original soundtrack. And didn't buy it because it was a lot of money. And then it was my birthday 2 days ago. Little did I know, Zoe went and bought it behind my back, and it was all there wrapped up for me, good to go. And I was smashing your album, and then I listened to that, and I was like, man, I can hear there's some influences here. I want to play. I'm going to play the video for Relax. Is that cool?
Oh, for Keep Calm.
Keep calm.
Keep calm. Keep calm and carry on.
Why have I put it as Relax?
I don't know. That's good enough for me, man. I need to relax now. Can you play Relax by Boom? Was that it?
Keep Calm is what I'm going to play now. And who did the animation for this? Was it you?
Yes, man. Yeah.
Fuck, that's cool. And you've got a music video coming out that Simon Ward did, right? For a different track.
We're working on one. It's going to be real good. It's like kind of early computer.
For LA?
Yeah. So I've already modeled like a low poly version of downtown Los Angeles, but then I made it real big. Like I extended out downtown LA by duplicating all of the buildings and made this kind of like LA plus thing.
Guys, you got to check this shit out. It's so good. And if you weren't on the hook yet, like get a load of this goddamn fucking music video. You're gonna love it. Luke, because I'm gonna like commit to trying to do these every single Friday now, and I'm trying to learn how to use OBS correctly. So I want to see more of you, my friend.
Okay, man. Yeah, I need to catch up with you too. I got questions. You know.
You got questions that need answers?
Sure, especially about the sequence, but you answered them already.
Sometimes a guy just wants to feel pretty.
Oh, man, Chloe's got these tights, these like kind of tie-dye, like loose fit, like semis, like kind of sweater material, like leggings, and I put them on one day and I was like, man, I'm requisitioning these, they're too good.
We should even chat about gendered fashion maybe on the show, maybe on the air, because I've been thinking a lot about dresses recently, and like it seems like the only dudes who are confidently wearing dresses, like you have to rock a full beard because you're so like insecure. It's like no, but I can see myself getting into dresses. I think. Man,
the open bottom bit, so comfy. Anyway, man.
All right, hey, it's lovely to see you, Luke.
Love you so much.
Yourself. And congratulations on the album. You deserve every success in the world. This thing is a fucking triumph, and I love it to bits.
So glad you like it, Tim.
Here's the music video, everybody. This is Eyeliner. Go buy the album Drop Shadow. Bye, Luke.
Dudes, I'm telling you, this is what you need in your life. You may not have known it. I've got a guest on hold right now, so I can hear him, but you don't need to see him right now because he's just sorting out his camera. Let me read some messages in response to that phenomenal track. Firstly, Tom Noiseling, Tim, your mic is too low now. This is good, actionable feedback that I appreciate immensely. So let me just, we're writing the levels, we're perfecting it. Are you good, guest? Are you cool to go? That can't be the only comment I read about that phenomenal track from Luke. Loving the number plate on the car. Keep calm, very apt. Oh, I love that. Wow, throbbing sax, did not know I needed that. Like a brain massage. The isolated piano setup reminds me of Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 Shadow Man scene. Those in the know will know what that is. Beautiful. It is beautiful. God damn, I love it. Sorry that the volume was a bit low apparently for a little bit there. I saw it peaking, so I crushed it down, but maybe I pulled too hard. Anyway, hey, go buy that gosh darn album, people, because it's just so hot. It's really nice. It's called Drop Shadow, so just search for that. I think I've got an introduction now for our next guest, so let me just try and find the little intro sequence here. Oh, I think it's this one. Alright, everybody get ready to welcome our next guest as soon as I can get the old video chat situation working out. It's a man who I'm thrilled to be joined by, a man who's also doing a lot of online experimentation during these lockdown times. And his name is David Corrios, and he joins us right now. Oh, David, I can see, it's done a weird crop. Let me fix this up. I can see your beautiful background, but not you. Yeah.
Then maybe I can like drag my.
No, not you. No, we're good.
No, you're good. You don't need me to move my thing.
You look phenomenal.
Oh,
I love bro. You as just an incredibly free-floating head.
It's me.
Good.
Look, I can do this. Woo! All throughout Spain. But enough of Spain, Tim. I know we're here. Let's go to the kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen, Tim.
Oh, god damn. Oh, hey, look at that kitchen. Beautiful.
So
I like it. Thank you for cleaning up for us, mate. You shouldn't have.
That's all right. I decided to wear something that would match the decor of my kitchen. So this is what you got right now.
Appreciate that.
How you going?
Dude, I'm doing well. I've teed a little thing up. I'm trying to get your Chiron to work, your lower third, because it's important to me that people know how to find you on Twitch.
Oh, so yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm going to press some buttons and play around with that while you have a little chat. We had a beautiful intro, courtesy of Strawn Cole.
Thank you so much for that, Strawn.
So much of the creative content of this show. You're going to be running us through some of your useless utensils in your kitchen today.
Yeah, bro. Well, this kitchen does look like it's been well put together, but the inside, what it's made up of, dog shit. Such dog shit that I have in my kitchen. These tongs right here. Yeah. Very tiny. Look how tiny that shit is, Tim.
What are that? What could you practically even use them for? They've also I don't like the angle that they're on.
No, they're terrible. And also, they're not even heat proof. They fucking melt in the pan when I pick shit up with it.
This is stupid, David.
So don't go to the warehouse and don't buy these spatulas. They suck. Okay? What else have I got here? This here, right? This spoon. What looks wrong? What looks wrong with this spoon?
Look, to me, I know this isn't the right answer, but the handle looks too thin.
Yeah, it's pretty thin. And, I'll be honest, as a whole, it's actually fine. It actually smells like WD-40. So every time I put this in my meal, it makes my food smell like WD-40.
Now, why is that the case? Did you mix some lubricant using that wooden spoon?
Yeah, my flatmate sprayed some WD-40 on it by accident, and now I can't get the smell out. I've tried to use like detergent and shit. It doesn't work out. So this is number 4 on the most useless items on my thing. Okay, let's move on.
Well, I don't want to move on just yet because I
Okay.
want to hear a bit more. Like, how does one accidentally get WD-40 on a wooden spoon?
What was happening? Oh, okay. So I got an. So my flatmate had a. So no, actually, it was my laptop had dust on it, and my flatmate was like, "Hey, you should get like an air spray cleaner." And so I was like, "Okay, sweet." The top of the WD-40 has the little straw, so I put that on top of the air horn that I have at home, and I put it on top, and that fixed it at the time. But then when I put the cap back on the WD-40, I didn't put it on right. And so when my mate tried to lubricate the air fryer because it was all jammed and shit, it sprayed WD-40 all over the dishes that was next to the air fryer. So it compromised quite a few of our dishes. But that was the only one that was just pure wood, so fucked it up.
I'm sorry for your loss, dude.
Yeah. So that sucks. What else sucks?
Also, is this a countdown? Like, are we doing a sort of, is this like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kind of a deal, or is this just a collection of real shitty utensils?
All of these fucking suck for different reasons. So I
Gotcha.
can't really fucking decide which one's what. They all I fucking hate. Every time I see these utensils in my kitchen, I'm like, why the fuck have we still got this shit in here? And and no one ever gets rid of it. So it's just here, and I have to sift through this shit to get to the good shit. This one here, look, doesn't work, but we use it to light up the oven because we've got a gas oven, right? But obviously the oven is a bit lower and we have to go in, so we do this bit to not burn our fingers. But then when you got to put it in there, when it taps onto something, what the fuck is that? Look at that! I can't. And now,
what you need to do, David, is get one that doesn't do that, because most of them don't. I've never seen that before in my life. I've never seen a collapsible barbecue starter.
this is the fucking worst idea, because you're never fingering the barbecue starter on anything that's soft. Like everything's fucking metal, so yeah.
That does suck, dude. But also, like, you got to come to the party a little bit with that utensil, because, I mean, do you need to fucking jam it with force into the element?
Yeah, well, there's a tiny hole, like it's like about that big, and so you're like trying to get it in there. It's even look. I'm being very soft with that right now.
Yeah, you're right.
And there's no fucking thing. Speaking of which, another thing I fucking hate. Where is it? Where's the bullshit? Oh, there it is. This here spatula. Look at this. Looks like a normal spatula, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But let's say I've got like a hard egg on like a non-Teflon surface, and I got to get it out. What the fuck is that?
It's too much flex, David.
So much flex.
It's not doing its job.
Not only that, look at that. What the fuck?
This is bad. I don't understand how you have this. Whilst the utensils have failed you, and I understand that, and it's frustrating, and it must make your life hard. With love, with nothing but aroha in my heart to you, I would suggest that maybe you need to get in the habit of replacing this shit.
Well,
because it's making your life bad.
I've got a fucking. I was supposed to give you a bonus thing at the end to give you, more. I'm going to show you all of the. No, let me. Okay, no. Before I skip ahead, let me show you some other bullshit that I fucking hate. This one I fucking hate. This potato masher. Look at this.
That's bad. Shouldn't be made of plastic. That sucks. Yeah, that's fucked. That's fucked. Throw that out. Get rid of it. Why do you have it? It can't do its job at all. That one, like, you can't even work around it.
This one, it's supposed to for fried food and shit.
Yeah.
This more melty shit, and this stuff here, I don't know how, but it keeps the oil in there. It doesn't even drain through. Okay,
Don't use
so those are all the
plastic for
bullshit
hot
things.
oil, dude. That's not what that's for.
What
it's
is
for
it
draining,
for?
like, if you're boiling a vegetable, taking it out of the water. Don't put it in oil.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. I think this one is my fault.
I've interrupted you. It felt like you were winding up to something here, mate.
This one is my fault then. I give that to you.
Okay.
Okay, so to replace that through, what I've actually done to replace it, what I use now is a sieve. Because this shit doesn't melt. But I also I bought a tiny little fucking tea strainer because I usually just do nibbles, like chicken nibbles, little chips. Do it like that. That one was way too big. This one, a little fiddly. If I'm doing like a whole battered fish, I might use this one.
I've got a vision of you in the kitchen being like a gourmet French chef, but just making individual little chicken nuggies one at a time, and like really good oil, and you season them to perfection, and each individual one gets a little kiss from you, and then into the oil.
Bona fucking fuck. Whatever the fuck it is.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
I didn't realize, but my laptop's not plugged in, so this whole operation's about to go off air. Let me grab the power cable while you keep going.
Okay, what else have I got to replace it? Instead of those bullshit plastic tongs, I've got proper tongs. And what I like about this one is that they're a lot longer, so when the frying happens, it's not touching my hands and burning up my hands and all that kind of shit. What else have I got here? Instead of that wooden spoon, I've just got a plastic spoon. This one's pretty good. It doesn't it's got a nice hard base, so it's really good. I use this, I think, the most. This spoon, Tim, is what I use the most out of my kitchen, I think. And then last but not least, to solve that problem, got myself one of these, Tim.
Oh, my man.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
They're fucking rules.
So, they're all useless, but I think what the segment has taught me that I need to drop all of this baggage and actually put that shit in the rubbish that I showed you earlier before.
Hey, real talk, we've got a Patreon on this show, and there's a couple of people on it. I think it would be a good use of the funds for us to buy you some kitchenware as a show.
No, it's fine.
We'll replace some of the plastic stuff you've got with some metal stuff. I'm seeing a maximum budget of like $36, and I think this could be a huge win for the show and for David Corrios.
Please don't. If you do, I'll do something for you.
Okay.
I'll make you some content, bro. With that shit.
Well, this is how it works. We're in the content economy now, babies. So you got to make internet ready content if you want to eat.
Exactly.
With utensils that work. David, tell us a little bit about what you're doing on Twitch, brother.
On Twitch, I've got a Twitch account called twitch.tv/David Post Office. I'm on every Friday, New Zealand time, 5:30 p.m. I'm doing the 12 days of lockdown. Here's a little kind of clip of the shit that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to fly you all around Spain. I'm going to fly you through Lithuania. We're going to do a bit of New Zealand weather. I've got a weather segment.
Lithuania.
Got drone footage. Fucking heaps of drone footage. What else here? And I've got the lockdown. But I'm not going to show you what that is. I'll let you fucking figure. Oh, what the fuck is happening? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. I'll just keep this on. Heaps of shit like that. 5:30 every day on Twitch. 5:30 to 6:30. Come watch the show. We play Fall Guys, or we just fucking try to win crowns.
I love where your head's at, bro. Meredith has asked,
man.
can I just buy David a new set of utensils? And Sarah's pitching in as well. Someone set up a GoFundMe. I think this is before I actually said that we throw some money at you from the Patreon as well. We should get an Amazon wish list for kitchen supplies. Got to hit that trillionaire mark. John's really converging a lot of my products. I've started doing a podcast called Trillionaire, David, which you, Killionaire rather, which you accidentally got a message about the other day because I thought you were Guy Montgomery, but you weren't. But
we look so similar.
You really do. Look and sound identical. Hey, fucking sick. You're doing great things on Twitch, man. Keep it up.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Let's muck around when the government lets us out.
I can't fucking wait, bro.
Nice to see you, David.
I'll catch you around, Tim. Love you, bro.
Bye, brother. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
I'm going to play David's outro, which is his intro. I just played again. And we're back to me. David Corrios, a national treasure, a true icon. I'm going to get someone else on now, and this is potentially the wrong way around to do it, but I'm going to play a little trailer for the thing that they've just put out, which will buy me enough time to get them on the blower. Enjoy this shit. Oh, that didn't work at all. That was going to be so smooth as well. Hey, enjoy this shit. Boom. Nothing happened, Tim. Well, shit. I'll spoil the surprise then. The person who I'm about to get on the blower to have a chat to us is the one, the only, Alice Sneddon, co-host of Boners of the Heart, and the host and creator, presenter of Bad News Season 2, which has just started releasing on, I think it's like a combined thing with RNZ here in New Zealand and the spin-off. And I watched, I think there's 3 episodes that have come out so far, and it is just a phenomenal show. Get a load of this trailer first to prep yourself for this.
Someone's trying to blow up the hospital.
Is this a scam?
Hello, come on then.
Oh, wow.
What?
Oh my god!
Don't me. We have women who squirt.
This isn't working. You guys aren't doing it good.
We would choose
We
this.
have collateral
And they're
damage.
choosing it because
No, it's not enough evidence.
white tears.
Welcome to the confusion, my darling.
I just think it's.
We have very little evidence.
Sorry.
All right, good night.
I'm trying to ring you right now. It's quite distracting because the like call sign is very loud. It's very bold to just ring someone out of the blue these days. I mean, it's not totally out of the blue because I let her know that we'd be having a chat, but like without proper warning. It's a real boomer move, I think. How fucking good was that trailer though? And how good is Alice Sneddon in Bad News, directed by Leon Wadham, another one of my friends. She has done an episode on the inequities of Māori health, or basically bad health outcomes for Māori people in New Zealand. There's an episode on TERFs, which is probably my fave so far. And hopefully we'll get a chance to have a chat to Alice about it. Her dad's on it. Meredith is a snedhead for life. Bad News is so fucking good, says Nana Cindy. NZ. I hope that's not a dig at our Prime Minister. I'm going to assume it's not if you're into the show. That'd be a fucking weird Venn diagram. If you were real into Bad News, but you hated Jacinda Ardern, I would love to have a chat to you about what's like going on in your life, because it's pretty freaky. Tell Alice I'm sorry for cutting her off at Richmond Road a couple of weeks ago. That's from James. I mean, we're potentially getting into doxing territory here, and I should probably pre-read the messages quietly before I deliver them out loud. But that is definitely an area where I think you could almost run over Alice. Nah, Nanas are cool, and my name is Cindy. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Nanas, the story checks out. Nanas are cool. And hi, Cindy. Thanks for tuning in. That's sick. Well, Alice appears to not be here with us, so in a real dastardly move, what I could do is just move on to our next guest. If that person is ready. And I don't think Alice will take very kindly to that, but you know, I think I said, oh no, I said 5:15. Oh, I'm way off the mark. I'm way off the mark. Hey, this is probably a good opportunity to provide you with some details. If you want to send stuff in, this is how you do it on this big white screen. I wonder if I could do that. You can't read, because you can't read this. That's unreadable. But this, whew, very readable. Just go to happeningshow.com and all the shit's there. And by the shit, I mean the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram. There's a Patreon page if you want to support the show. There's a whole lot of things that you can do on there. And you can see all of the old episodes. There's 24 previous episodes. That's 24 of them. Are they all good? I don't know, man. It's really up to you. It's up to you to figure out. But that's how you go and find it all. Easy as pie. I'm actually quite keen to check on the albatross again, so let me just throw to them in deepest, darkest South Island of New Zealand. In the Catlin, a bit of the country called the Catlins, everybody, which is home to a beautiful, diverse range of incredibly rare birds. I saw a yellow-eyed penguin there 2 weeks ago, and there are not that many of those dudes. New Zealand's Bird of the Year last year. I think the name, probably going to pronounce it incorrectly, hohoi, please tell me I'm wrong in the chat and let me know what the proper pronunciation is. Ed is saying it's a superb show. I'm going to assume that's about bad news. Probably is. Probably bloody is. Oh, hey, you know what I haven't done in the show so far? Had a little check of the mailbag to see if there's any stuff coming in. You can hit us up live, and I'll keep the email inbox open. It's thisishappeningshow@gmail.com, and you can just send stuff in. And if I can get my shit together, then I'll pop it right through on the show in real time. Pretty sick shit. Ho ho. One other thing that I'd love to test on this one, maybe we're getting a bit ambitious now, is I really want for people to be able to just ring up the show. And we've had a couple of, fair to say, dry runs at this, which is a nice way of saying failed attempts perhaps. But I've got the faith. I reckon there's a way to do this, and I'm going to test it out right now. If you're in the YouTube comment section, crack into that link, and let's try and make some magic here. Because this is the beauty of live, people. They can't take us off there, except for copyright infringements, apparently. Because that's what we want to invest our artificial intelligence money in. You know how much cool shit we could be doing? And we're putting that beautiful computer technology just to fuck up people for playing some music they enjoy. Solve world hunger with it or something, you know? My God. 30-second layer call was great fun last time. Oh, Ashlyn, it's so good to see you here again. Mate, we've got to keep trying though. This is the thing. You try, you fail, you learn, you grow. This is how the whole thing goes. So if anyone in the chat wants to try that link for the Google Hangout, just jump on in. And I'll put you on air. Just a fair warning that you will be streaming live to the good people of wherever people are tuning in at the moment. Probably not London, because it's incredibly late there at the moment. In 50 minutes, the under 2.5 beers line is looking positive. Jordan, I'm not fully abreast on what all of that means. Have you drunk 2.5 beers in 50 minutes of the show? Have I? I don't think I have, because I've only got access to one. But whatever you're doing, if you're drinking 2.5 beers, or 25 beers, or 0 beers, I hope you're enjoying it. That's the main thing. Hey, there's another thing that I've got teed up on here. Do you guys want to see a full-on like magic trick of the live stream? So before we were talking to Eyeliner, his new album is Drop Shadow. Why don't we crack on a track of that, and I'll show you something that I've been fucking around with in the software that runs the show. This is the opening track of the album. Oh, someone's called in. Hey, mate, mute the stream. You're freaking me out. I'm going to put you on screen. In fact, you know what? I'm going to... Yeah, I will. Let's do this. Let's just add to the chaos. Man, this guy's got a baby in the background and I'm hearing my voice coming through double time. This is the fucking energy of happening. This is what it's all about. Let me get this beautiful man on screen so everyone else can see him as well. What's your name, dude? Oh, I can't hear you. Your microphone's not... Oh, Tyler. Oh, are you Tyler? Mate, you're a bona fide legend. Let me put you on screen. Yeah, I do want. Let me also make it so that other people can hear you. And finally, let me see if I can take off David Corios's lower thirds.
Oh shit!
Tyler, my man.
I'm on
You're
TV.
on the show.
Hey.
You're on TV, my friend.
Yeah, man, I got you on the 50-inch at the moment. Oh.
Dog, it would never occur to me that people would put it on TV, but then I've seen a couple of photos where people do, and it's like, I think a beautiful application of the show, and I think it makes it into something it was never intended to be, which is great.
Well, it's like a legitimate television sort of program, I guess, now.
It's a televisual event. Tyler, are you in Dunedin or something?
Nah, man, Palmerston North.
Palmy. Oh, you sent me the Batt Street.
Yeah, man, Batt Street. That's it. That's your name. Have you been there?
No, I've never been to Batt Street. I've been to Palmy a couple of times.
Yeah.
Palmy
Cool.
gets a lot of shit, dude. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm not from here, but moved here 6 months ago, and it's real bogan, but I like it. It's chill as. No one takes themselves too seriously here. I fit in. I like it. It's fine. It's got everything, you know. Or more. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just distracted because I'm like 30 seconds behind on the big TV. This is exciting,
Oh
man.
yeah, that'd be quite freaky.
A little bit.
But it's
Yeah,
exciting stuff. Can I ask what you're doing in Palmy North, Tyler? Like, what's your life? What are you all about?
Well, my partner's a freelance actor, director, performer, but I sell shoes for a living, so I'm learning about running shoes. It's a lot of fun. If you're ever in town, come on down and we'll sort you out.
Can I tell you about a specific problem I've got? I know you're not like a podiatrist per se, but on my right foot, the toe that's next to my little toe, it like crosses into the lane, it gets out of its lane and starts bashing into my little toe.
Okay.
And it's I think it's going to be one of those things that really messes me up if I leave it unchecked. Do you think this is a shoe issue or a Tim issue? Or a Tim issue that could be solved by the right shoe?
Yeah, potentially. New Balance, they have a wider foot, so you get something wide, man. Just get something wide. Just get something wide.
Like a skate shoe, like a nice comfortable globe.
Sure. Yeah, man. Or just find one of the ones with them individual toes, those disgusting kind of things. They were big maybe like 10 years ago. If you can find a pair of those.
Do you sell a lot of those, Tyler? A lot of horrifying foot gloves?
No, they're awful, eh?
They freak me out. I don't know what it is that's so weird about them. I was listening to a podcast recently. This guy who's like one of the world's experts on a very specific bit of AI shit. He runs barefoot every day for like 14 kilometers because he's into robotics and stuff. And so he wanted to learn about the gait of bipedal movement. And he's like, wearing shoes is totally ruining our knees because you don't get used to the gait that you're supposed to be walking and running at. Whereas if you don't have shoes on, you feel everything because he said, I don't know if this is true, he said there's the same number of bones and tendons and shit in your foot as there are in your hands, which doesn't sound right to me, but...
Yeah, well, in terms of foot bones, I couldn't tell you, but yeah, people like that came out with like a just run barefoot, so that's those weird freaky things came out, and it actually caused a lot of injuries and shit because everyone just went full noise from like padded shoes to these shoes that feel like barefoot. There was no transition, so that's why it's dead now. Don't do it, man. It's bad. Just don't do it.
I really appreciate the advice, Tyler, and I appreciate you calling up. Do you want to ask me any questions or say anything, give any shout outs while you're here?
Nah, man, I'm nervous. This is too exciting. I didn't think I'd be online today, but just fucking thanks for your shit. Thanks for the platform, really. I send you random shit. I'm kind of a fanboy. We met one time at the fucking pub in Christchurch like a year and a half ago, I think, and I sung happy birthday to you on stage. It wasn't your birthday, and that was the last time I did stand-up. Do you remember that?
That's
Ashton Brown,
so nice.
Maybe? Do you remember that?
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you, like not off the top of my head, but I've got a real shithouse memory, but that sounds like a fucking beautiful thing. So I appreciate it, even though it's not like in the forefront of my cerebral cortex.
Look, I'll let you go. You sound busy, but I'll keep sending you random shit from time to time.
I would love nothing more than for you to do that, and thanks for coming on Happening 25, baby. You made it what it is, and that picture is everything to me.
Yeah, that was that baby you could hear before. He's in the
Did
other
you
room.
do that? No, don't lie. You don't need to pawn that
You've
off.
seen my work, Tim. You know
That's one of
what
yours.
standard it is, but yeah, she's been.
Hey, take it easy, man.
Fuck yeah.
You're on TV. You're on your big 50-inch. See you, Tyler. See you, mate.
Bye.
Look at us. That's cool. See, this shit's fun. Let me get right with God over here. Let me make sure that I'm not putting double audio into the world. No, I think we're okay. Hey, what I wanted to show you guys is a nifty little trick that I don't know if this will work or not, but this is the opening track from Luke's new album. So this is Drop Shadow is the album, Eyeliner is the artist, and this track is called Los Angeles. Dudes, how good is that? That is the new album from Eyeliner called Drop Shadow. Now I've got to figure out how to make it stop playing because now I can hear it but you can't. And we're okay with a little bit of copyright infringement, I think, but we can't go whole hog on this thing. YouTube will shut us down. You got to buy that album, folks. You just got to. It's as simple as that. It's really beautiful, and it's I think the timing's kind of perfect. It's a very kind of nice, chill, relaxing sort of, I don't know. It's just it's a hell of a vibe for right now, for being locked down, and when you got too many worries, you just chuck that on. Oh, this is cool. Rose. Hey.
Hello.
Oh, I can hear you and everything. This is phenomenal. Hi. This has never gone better. I'm just going to get you on screen. I'm so excited.
Okay.
How are you? Everyone can hear you. I can hear you.
I'm alright.
Yeah?
Are you broadcasting right now?
I'm live, baby. I'm always live. Always doing it.
Oh my gosh. You're back up. Yeah, I'm just carefully positioned by shot here to feature someone in the background. Actually, it's a tease. It's a tease.
They don't need to be part of this. They're not part of this.
No,
Not quite
they're
yet.
not part of this. Got a hive. Anyway, what's up?
Hey Rose,
How's
it's nice
happening
to see you. It's going really well.
Yeah,
I
good
wanted
to see
to
you.
take this opportunity in front of, could be dozens, could be thousands, I don't know, a lot of online viewers, to congratulate you on the release of Horn Dog to the masses.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a big day. Well, it's a kind of a big day, but also not really, because no one else apart from Americans with HBO Max can see it. Which is, I would say, probably like, I'm surprised that anyone has seen it today. So yeah.
Riddle me this.
That's
Can
all
I
right.
use my
Yeah.
VPN to get your special?
100%. You can do anything in this world. I mean, the world's
Oh,
your
I've just
oyster.
lost your
I
audio,
think.
Rose.
But, oh, hello.
Oh, but I think everyone
Hello?
else can hear you. It's
Oh.
my bad. Let me.
What have you changed?
Oh no. One second, Rose.
God.
I can't hear you, but everyone else can. Let me.
Well, I'll just keep
Let me
talking.
fix
I'll
this.
just keep talking.
Classic happening.
So, how's it going, everyone? Tell me in the comments, actually. I'll go back and read them later. And be honest, be truthful. How is Tim doing?
Don't be too. Yeah, be honest, but also be
Oh, you can hear me now.
mindful.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. Oh, okay.
Be
you're just
mindful
talking
of his,
shit.
be mindful of his mental well-being. I am. Happy birthday for the other day. By the way, did you have a good day?
Thank you. I had a really nice day. I got a lot of presents. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't expecting anything because Zoe got me
so
a record
cool.
player like a month ago. It's a really beautiful record player, and I
Yeah.
was like, I'm fucking good. This is wonderful. This
Amazing.
is great. But then I got a whole bunch of other stuff, and Zoe even got me another present. She got me the Blade Runner soundtrack on vinyl, for crying out loud.
That's amazing. That's really fun.
It was-
Oh,
it
I
was
can play one
pretty
of those
sick.
on the piano. It's like one of the very few things I can play on piano.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'll send you a video of me playing it. It took me about a day to learn it. I'm not very talented on the piano. But yeah, no, what was I say? Oh yeah, you can. I mean, you can get. I'll say that eventually people in New Zealand and the UK and stuff will be able to watch it. Like, we're just figuring out how that's going to happen, where it's going to go and stuff. So it'll happen. So don't really you don't need to rush to go and do the whole, rigmarole of trying to find it because it's on an American streaming platform. But you've got Americans who watch your show. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's
I
what
don't
I was
want
just
anyone
going
to
to
watch it,
say.
to be honest. I'd rather. Yeah.
Are you serious? It's. I've seen the show
Well-
personally. Like, I think I've seen it 4 times. Like,
Yeah.
well, it's
Been a
been
lot.
through a whole life cycle. Is a lot of these shows.
It's been a long time. I've done it a long. I've dined out on this show.
I saw
I've
it 4
certainly
times.
dined out on it.
And 3 versions of it were pretty distinct. I think I saw it in like 3 different cities, and for some reason
Yeah.
I saw it 4 times, which
Yeah,
is
probably
weird.
just-
'Cause
you probably saw it in Melbourne, New Zealand. Yeah.
Yeah, like Wellington,
Probably.
Auckland, Melbourne, maybe. Oh, not so. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like fucking. You deserve all the success that you've got from it. It's so good.
That's very sweet.
Worthy of getting a
I'm
VPN.
glad it's. I'm glad it's. I think it's fun. It's very weird though to do special because committing yourself to. I don't know. There's something it's a show that you should experience live, but then none of us can do that really. Many of us can't do that at the moment, so it might be the closest thing to that. So
Let me ask you this.
Have a gander. Yeah.
Like, because you talk in the show about how you are, and you're very vulnerable, and you talk about I don't want to say your relationship to men because that sounds fucking weird, but it's like it's kind
Your
of
daddy
it's
issues.
the relationship between men and women a little bit. There's a little bit of that stuff,
Yeah.
but like, is there anything in the special that even in the kind of 3 years since you probably wrote some of those bits is now like iffy or weird, or is it all good?
Everything kind of holds up. I'd say that I say I'm 27 in the special, and I was at the time, but now I'm 28, so I feel like a liar. And also, I would say that I definitely have probably kissed more men since. I did the show, but considering the fact that it was 2 years since I've done the show, and considering the fact that like I'm like it's like should be an impressive thing that I wrote a show that like won the Edinburgh Comedy Award. I should have kissed more, so that's fucking gutting.
Yeah.
But obviously I've been busy doing the show, so the
Also
numbers are
COVID.
kind of incorrect now. Yeah, I know, but we're in New Zealand though. We had 102 days of freedom.
That's
I
true.
mean, where did they get me?
102 potential days of kissing. I'm just going to, while we chat as well, I'm going to put the poster up for it because it fucking rolls. It's such a lovely pose.
It's still poster, eh?
Yeah, it's really good. Who
I know.
did it?
Well, that was a.
Is it someone we should know?
HBO. It was Nah, it was just HBO. It was they did lots of photos on the day, and like so many of those photos can be really naff, and like most of them just me smiling, holding a microphone, and like looking into the camera, being like hello. And then that was just a genuinely like kind of like one that I was like, oh, that's so unflattering because like look at my little fucking face. But then it's actually, this, most photos that people take of comedians performing are like deeply unflattering, and it's our truest selves.
I think you look stunning in this photo, and there's a lot of like triumph about it. It's fucking cool. It's like you're having a bit of a bask in your own glow. I dig it a lot.
It's nice.
And you look great. You look beautiful in it.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, Tim. That's so sweet. What a good guy. Hey, what are you wearing today, by the way? I don't know it sounds creepy, but are you wearing camo?
Camo? My dude, this is a sequin top.
Oh, it's sequin. Sorry, I can't come across.
Right, is it a bit like pixelated?
Google Hangout. A bit pixelated. That's good. Is it a heavy?
Is it a what? Sorry?
A sequin. It's not beaded. You know what you need? You need like a really old school like beaded top. The ones that like a nan would wear back in the day. Like, and they're heavy. They feel like armor.
You'd be a good person to ask about this, maybe. I feel like you've got a really good, like, kind of stylish sense of fashion and stuff. Do you reckon I should get into dresses? Because I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, I think you should expect. Well, just fucking. I mean, you strike me as a real lava kind of guy. So I think you should just start rocking them. Maybe I'll buy you a lava.
I would love that. My brother rocked a lava
yeah.
back in the late 90s, and he looked great. And we're the same figure. Like, he's a skinny dude as well.
Honestly, get amongst it, man, and free it all up. Get the air flowing down there,
Yeah.
Just chill out. Like, I think you would really, really suit that. So I think I'll look into that for you. But totally. I think just like a big, I think you should get into a dress. You wear what you like.
Hey, I've got something else to throw at you. And actually, I've got a trailer for it. You've got a movie out, and I'm going to hit the trailer right now. Okay, this is going to be like a real Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Hey, we got some tape. We got to throw the tape. Hate this.
It's playing out now.
Married, house, baby, done. Oh my god. I'm gonna win all the games.
When are you two having kids?
You wish you were pregnant.
No. Congratulations. Tapeworm can cause false positive pregnancy tests. It's not a tapeworm, it's a baby. Oh my god!
We got hella distracted. That's the trailer for Baby Done, a movie that you star in that's coming out really soon.
Yeah, I think October 20th. October 20th, in New Zealand.
What was it like to star in a movie?
Pretty weird. I don't know. It was alright. It felt like a very long sketch. My only other acting experience really is in sketch comedy, which is so sad to think. But it just felt like a really long sketch where I was fucking pregnant. And yeah,
it genuinely looks dope as hell.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. I felt very conflicted about it because I haven't seen it because I'm very like, sorry, that's the washing machine. Incredibly loud. I felt conflicted because I don't want to watch anything where I'm like in it like the whole way through, and it's really embarrassing and it's just very full on. But from what I can gather, a lot of aunties are going to want to see it. A lot of nans are going to be interested in seeing it. I think it's going to be a feel-good movie for the auntie nation.
Yes.
Yeah, so take your aunt, man. I don't know, like...
Jesus Christ, though. If there's some kind of flavour of content that we need in 2020 as a bit of a balm for just reality in general, it's just like some good family okayed entertainment.
Family okayed entertainment, yeah.
Yeah. Give me that auntie flavoured comedy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just pour it down my gullet. I need that right now. I'm sorry, I just see Alice pacing around behind you.
Yes, what are you doing
she's
out
going to
there?
be our next guest.
She's trying to see if the washing machine can be a bit quieter, but it can't.
That's so sweet. Don't worry about it. It adds to the show.
On?
Dude, this show is usually barely online.
Is
This is
Leon?
like a huge win for the show. Oh, anyway, AJ said, who's the cutest man you have kissed since?
Who's the cutest man I've kissed since? Oh, I wish it was Leon. Behind me, but he won't go for it. Who's the cutest man I've kissed since? Horn Dog. I can't think of any of them. None of them are cute. I can't answer that.
You can't now.
What are you talking about? What?
That's fucking funny.
I hope to. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going back to England, and we can't really kiss anyone, so that's okay. I'll do what I'll just focus on my work.
let's end on a high. Rose, you are having a well-deserved moment. It is. She's lost it. She's absolutely lost
so
it.
Sad.
How are we gonna throw to Alice?
Should we
just?
On my work. How are we gonna throw to Alice? Alice, you want?
Can we just pass her over? Is that
No,
acceptable?
Alice, you do your own court. No, it's not acceptable because I got to do work. We're both We're trying to write a sitcom here. We're writing Starstruck.
Mate,
we're working.
I'm very grateful for the time then. Thanks, Rose. Nice to chat to you.
Yeah, no,
well done on your movie and your special.
Nice, but I'm going to be in the background of... Yeah, I'll be in the background of Alice and pottering around. I'm going to make a tea. So anyway. So.
That sounds great. I love both
love
of
you,
you.
I've got to do the dishes.
Just pacing around like Donald Trump skulking behind Hillary Clinton on the Democratic debate, on the presidential debate stage.
That's exactly it.
Bye.
All right. Ta-ra, Tim. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Now back to me. This is unnecessarily complicated now because they are in the same room, but now I've got to get a call going with Alice. Without being able to see Tim's eyes, he looks like Willem Dafoe in The Jaw. Willem Dafoe's one that comes up quite a lot, and I am totally cool with it. I really am. I like Willem Dafoe's got a very strong look, 100%, but I'm okay with that. I think he's an attractive man, and I don't know, maybe it's a defense mechanism, but I wouldn't want to be that kind of classically handsome, boring... How Brad Pitt used to be. How Brad Pitt looks now, like a little bit grizzled and slightly fucked up. I'm into it because it's interesting. It's got an edge. It's got something to it. That's Willem Dafoe. You want to find out about his life. George Clooney, you don't care about his life. It was probably fine, you know? He probably he's had a lovely time and everything went great. And he went to a nice school and he had nice friends and then he had a really good career and he looks good, and now he does charity work. Willem Dafoe probably like... You know that movie that he did, The Lighthouse? I haven't seen it. He probably had like 6 months where he did that. He just lived in black and white in a lighthouse. Oh, Alice is here now. I'll stop talking about Willem Dafoe. Hi, Alice. How you doing?
Talk a bit like Willem Dafoe.
Thank you. That's what sort of brought this on. I'm just trying to get you onto the screen. How's the writing coming along?
It's happening in fits and spurts, slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's fine.
People don't understand it's really fucking hard to write anything, and so much of it is doing nothing. But that I think is quite an essential part of it.
Yeah, I feel like Rose and I have really mastered the art of the do nothing part of it, and now we're just moving on to the actual words on a page part.
Well, maybe this will be inspirational. Like really trigger something for
Yeah.
you. We played
Is
the
this
trailer.
Are we on right now?
We're on, baby. We're streaming
this
right
happening?
now. You're on the show.
Ah,
You're on
I
Happening.
feel like I should be a bit more upbeat or something.
You've got a Chiron. You've got a background that's changing color. It's a beautiful thing to behold.
Yes.
It really is.
I love that.
Hey, bad news fucking rules, man. You did it again. The people said it couldn't be done. They said it will not be done. And then
They
blam,
said it
you and
should not
Leon
be done.
bring out season 2. So
Yeah, blam. 18 months later.
just like that.
Just like almost actually maybe 2 years later.
This is how shit works in New Zealand. No one gets a second season of fucking anything here because everyone's
No, fuck no. I mean,
Everyone
TVNZ
sucks.
threw it in the graveyard.
yeah. Hey, I feel
we
your
would-
pain, man.
Yeah, I bet. Doesn't everyone?
R.I.P. Banter. The show I hosted. R.I.P. The Male Gaze. The show I produced. We're not getting into that. We're keeping it positive. We're keeping it fun. It's about Alice. So you and Leon have made
go off.
season 2, and I've watched. I think that there's 3 episodes that are out so far. Is that right?
4 actually.
What's the? Oh, can you rattle them off?
Yeah, I can. Fuck me.
TERFs. Negative health outcomes for Māori.
Yes.
The euthanasia bill.
Sex workers, migrant sex workers, and
I
not
haven't seen that one.
euthanasia. Churches and charities.
That was it. Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about the TERF one. That was the one I watched most recently. First of all,
Yes.
what a thrill
Legally,
to see.
I am restricted in what I can say.
Oh fuck! Really? Because that's exactly what I
Yeah.
wanted to talk to you about.
But go
firstly,
on. I'll tread carefully.
so nice to see national treasure Georgina Bayer on screen because
I know.
I like the last I'd heard from her is that she was really sick. So for those who don't know, Georgina Bayer was I think the world's first ever transgender mayor. Is that right?
Yeah, member of parliament.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I don't think she was even. I mean, I please correct me if I'm wrong, and I most likely am, but I don't think she was mayor of anywhere. I think she ran maybe for a mayoralty, but didn't get it. But I could 100% be wrong about that. It maybe mayoralty was that was the beginning of her career.
No, mate. I hate to do it to you, but I've googled it. She was the world's first openly transgender mayor.
Can we end the interview?
No, look. The point is,
Can we
you have
fucking end
a
the interview?
wonderful chat
I
with
don't
her
wanna talk
on the
to
show.
her
Alice, this wasn't what this was supposed to be. You dedicated a whole episode to trying to fuck up TERFs. God bless you for it.
I wouldn't say that legally.
You were, yeah. Oh, no, that's true. You were exploring the issue of trans exclusion.
Well, what I was trying to explore was was how it was that like a group of people who called themselves feminists had landed in what was distinctly a non-feminist position. That was what I was interested in initially.
That's a good articulation. So there was the shortest version of this, and tell me the bits I get wrong, is that can we call them like anti-trans activists had organised a rally, a rah-rah?
Yeah.
And it was originally going to be at a university. The university found out the sort of content of what it was, and they were like, nah, dude, this sucks. We're not doing this here. And then David Seymour, who's a libertarian member of parliament here in New Zealand, was like, come do it at parliament. And so they did. And you went into it and filmed surreptitiously. And what legally can you tell me about... Why can't you legally talk about it as well? Like, I don't understand what their case is.
Well, what they're suing me for, although I don't know where it's progressed to currently, beyond just like the letters and the threat of sue, I think was potential defamation and trespass and trickery. And I'm sure there was some mention of tomfoolery, but I don't know if that's a legal complaint.
Is trickery a legal thing?
Yeah, I guess it is a legal thing. I think they were alleging that I used false means to get into the event, which I didn't.
What, the T-shirt?
No, not even the T-shirt. Just like how I got a ticket. But we just got a ticket by buying one. So it was, I mean, the stakes of it sound very high, but it really wasn't. It was just like, we got a ticket, showed up to Parliament, I walked in. Yeah, it was all very chill, and I think they are upset about my depiction of them, potentially.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Sometimes when you look in the mirror, it's not nice what stares back at you when you're an asshole.
It's so boring that I can't talk about it. Hopefully one day I absolutely will be able to. But until I know definitively that that it's over,
well,
I'm
this
being
shows
careful.
we're sourcing funds to buy David Corios some new kitchen utensils because everything he has is made of plastic and he's a big fan of deep fried food, so everything keeps melting in his kitchen. So we're going to buy him like a suite of metal stuff. What if we try and rally the troops and get like a legal defence fund so you could just tell us a yarn about what went on there?
Yeah, I would absolutely love that because they are fundraising for their legal fund. They sent out an email to everyone who was at the event, including, of course, us, because we'd bought tickets, asking for money.
But this is to attack you. It's not a defence. It's a legal attack fund. That's a different thing.
A legal attack fund, yeah. And I wish them well on their quest.
Is the show geo-blocked, by the way? Can
no,
American
anyone can see it.
Fuck, that's good.
It's worldwide, baby.
That absolutely rules. Okay, so what you need to do, so Alice's Twitter handle is just down the bottom of the screen here, so you can see that. She tweets about it, but if you just Google Alice Sneddon bad news, it'll come up on YouTube.
It's available everywhere.
The episodes are like a breezy 12 to 14 minutes. The content, from what we've discussed, sounds real intense, and it's like good meaty issues, but it is absolutely fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's
like,
crack up ass.
You going through your medical history through your own records, Zoe and I were on the goddamn floor. It was just amazing. Just amazing.
So mortifying. Do you know Jack Tame, former breakfast presenter, current, I don't know, what does he do? Question, Q&A or something?
Yeah, Q&A sounds right.
What did he message me? He,
no way. Oh no, Alice's internet is cut out at the critical time. I need to know what Jack Tame said. Shit. Oh, Alice, are you there?
Are you there?
Oh yeah, sorry, your internet cut out right when you were going to tell us what Jack Tame said to you.
Oh, message me saying, hope the hemis healed up all good.
The hemis. Hemorrhoids, for those who haven't watched the show yet.
Hemis. It was at that moment that I realised just exactly how much of my... Yeah.
I'm kind of on Rose's side.
He can get fucked.
Yeah, we heard. I think that's kind of right. There's, you know, I don't think you guys are that familiar to be firing that message, you know. But hey, you put it out on the show, I guess.
I did, and it was like at that moment where I was like, oh my god, and there was so much in that where I was like, we just decided I was just going to film it all and then I could make decisions later. But then once you see it and you're funny, you're like, oh, well, we shouldn't take it out. I just have to let go of my vanity, my integrity, my dignity, my sense of self, and just sacrifice it all.
Thank God you're the one doing it, because I think pretty much like 99.9% of people in New Zealand would have cut a lot of stuff that you let go on the show, and it's all the better for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Robbie wants to know, how many episodes are there coming of the second season?
There's 8 total episodes.
Guy Montgomery would like to know, how are the Hemis?
They're doing... You know what? I would describe the situation as... for anyone who's had hemorrhoids, and that'll be most of the population, okay? Some of you just won't know that you've got them necessarily. I would say they are like Auckland's volcanoes in that they are largely dormant and then occasionally have a flare-up.
That's a quite a poetic description of a... Are they an anal fissure? Is that the right... Is that...
No, that's a different thing altogether.
It's a different thing? Okay.
And something I have also suffered from.
I look forward to experiencing both myself in due course as life throws them at me. Will we see Pat Sneddon again?
Yeah, he comes up again in the last episode. Who's asking that?
Look, different people. That's from Sarah. Wants to know that one. And Ashlyn says you're genuinely an inspiration with all the sacrifice to get real as hell. So there you go.
And that's what I do it for. I just want people to be out there talking about their own digestive issues, you know?
I'm going to say on your behalf, because I know it's horrible to shill your own show, that everyone needs to watch this and like force all of their friends to watch it as well. You will not regret it. It's absolute dynamite. It's so good. It's entertaining.
Thanks,
it's informative. It's everything you
You're
want in
so
a
sweet.
15-minute show.
God,
I'm going to
isn't he
say
sweet?
bye to you now.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Tim. Honestly,
look-
Rose and I appreciate you so much just for the positive reinforcement that you provide us both. Yeah, Rose says more than her own dad.
Rose's dad's got a lot on his plate. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, he
He's trying
does,
to
he
change
does.
the world for the better.
He is, and we thank him for that.
We absolutely do. Okay, mate. Well, I look
Legend
forward
there.
to us getting out of lockdown and coming good on our plan of getting absolutely written off and doing karaoke together.
I can't wait. I'm so nervous, but I also can't wait.
I'm so excited about it. I cannot
Yeah.
wait to get out of this fucking house.
Oh, mate, I'm so sorry.
I'm going to throw to a real cool song and then hopefully we'll chat to a person in the band. So bye, Alice Sneddon. Everybody watch
Bye.
Bad News right now.
Watch it. It's a lot funnier than I was just then. Am I still on?
Oh, hello. That was Coffin Club, and this is me chatting to myself. This is cool. This is a thing. I like this. Just trying to get Savannah, who is in the band Coffin Club, on the line right now. I gave you literally like 20 seconds notice to come on. But how much does that song rule? You can see there I've got the little chyron down the bottom there, coffinclubnz.bandcamp.com. They've just released an EP which rules extremely hard. The name of the EP is Nowhere Nowhere, and that song was called Rain. And hey, this is my favorite one from on there. Hopefully Savannah's gonna be joining us in mere moments. Otherwise, I kind of like this mirror effect that's going on. It's pretty sweet. Meanwhile, how fucking good is New Zealand music? You know, I didn't used to like get down with Kiwi sort of, I hope this isn't an offensive term, but I would describe that as like garage rock, you know? It's good, like homegrown, Kiwi-made aggression. And it sounds fucking good. I'm into it. Some of the comments. So trippy. I like this mirror vision mode. What was the name of that song you played? The name of the song is Rain. And this is why the chyrons are so important, folks. This is why I spent the time doing them. coffinclubnz.bandcamp.com. Just seeing if I can get Savannah, who's in the band, on the line. Maybe not. Because I've got to be honest, I don't know shit about this band. I think they're pretty new, but it features two people who at least were for a time doing stand-up comedy in New Zealand, which is what kind of piqued my interest. Savannah is hilarious, and James is also in the band, who's a real funny dude. I think they might be in Wellington now. Oh, Savannah's getting back to me on Facebook, everyone. What will she say? She's typing something. The suspense is killing me. Fur Patrol rules. Yeah, well, shit, yeah, Fur Patrol does rule. Absolutely. Ah. She said she clicked it, but it didn't work. We were having such a beautiful, smooth show. Oh, Savannah, fuck yeah, dude. Check this out.
Oh,
hey,
wait, hang on, sorry.
You look pixelated and static, but I can hear you.
My camera is a living nightmare. Oh, hang on.
This rolls.
Okay, here we go.
This is very in the vibe of the show. Oh, there we go. Sick. You're it hasn't auto rotated unfortunately, so you're at 90 degrees, but I'm sweet with it if you are.
wait. I'm gonna try one last.
This is what happening's all about. It's about fucking with cameras and getting the angle right. Hey Savannah, where are you, dude? You in Wally?
I'm in Auckland.
Oh, true.
No, I'm in Auckland.
Has your band got merch? You wearing a beanie? Can you just like dip down a little bit? Yes, fuck yes.
Yeah,
Tell me about this band, Coffin Club, man.
We've been going for about a year now. I mean, that's it.
Fair enough.
Well, I've got.
Oh, look at us.
Thought I'd join you on that.
We're pretty cool. Hey, what do you do in the band? What do you play?
So I play bass. Jimmy plays guitar and he sings, and we got another drummer. Oh, we got a drummer, with Liam, but he just moved down to Wellington. But he's on that EP, and at the moment we're working with a new dude, learning the songs and making some new songs for future stuff.
How's New Blood? Is he doing okay?
He's awesome. His name's Kevin. He's rad as hell.
That's cool. Is he a good drummer?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Sick. This EP's just come out, is that right?
Yes.
Is this like how much music have you guys actually released out into the world?
So last year, end of last year, we released a little single that was just 2 songs. And then this is our next one after that. So yeah, there's about 9 of our songs out there, or 7.
So fair to say this is like the first kind of like full-length EP release?
Definitely, yeah. We recorded a whole lot more for the single. Our single was originally going to be an EP. We recorded all this stuff, and then we listened back to it. We were like, nah, let's just make that a single.
And are people into it? Have you been getting any reception from this EP? I know it's just come out, but because I did not know you were in a band. I did not know James was in a band. I had not heard of Coffin Club. I apologise, but I didn't know. And then I saw it come up on Under the Radar, and I was like, oh fuck. Or actually, you probably posted about it on Facebook, and listened to the EP, and I was like, this fucking rules.
Cheers.
Are other people into it, or is it just me listening at home?
I've gotten a lot of really nice responses from a lot of my friends, but I also know that like a lot of people are probably just trying to be nice, because I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. Quite intense sometimes, but yeah, no, people have been really good about it, which is been really nice, because I think this time we went into it with so much more understanding of how the process of recording works and what we wanted, and how we wanted them all to sort of fit together. So we feel really good about it, and yeah, it's been really nice having people be so good about it.
People can go to the Bandcamp link that's just how the fuck do I do this? It's over. It's like everything's mirrored or something. You can see it. It's at the bottom of the screen, folks. And your Bandcamp's one of those like pay what you will, eh?
Yeah, you can absolutely just grab it for free if you like.
I'd recommend like $50 would probably be my suggestion.
I'd double that personally.
A hundo. You put a lot of work into it. It shows. It's worth $100. So someone should pay that.
$100 worth of work.
One person paying $100. Yes. And are you guys, have you got plans to play live when we are freed from our houses?
Definitely. We had this whole tour. We were gonna do we were gonna play Palmy, Auckland, and Wellington. But we were really excited about them, and we had to can them. So we'd love to do Hamilton as well. I think. But yeah, we'll probably go because Hamilton's got quite a cool.
I just got to sort my dog out. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hamilton. You're talking about Hamilton. It's got a cool scene.
It's got a cool punk scene. Yeah, really cool. But yeah, we'll definitely be playing shows after that. I don't know if it'll be with they were going to be with our old drummer who did the recordings. It might be with a new drummer. I'm not sure, but we'll find a way.
Hamilton gets a lot of shit, but it's actually a phenomenal place to party in my limited experience. Like the couple of weekends I've spent there, I've had a good time.
I don't think I've ever partied there.
You should, man. You should go rip a gig, just absolutely smash it, and then let the night continue and be a rock star for an evening in the mighty Waikato.
On our last song, I'll crowd surf out, and then the crowd will just carry me to a party, and then I'll just go have a wicked time.
Perfect. This is exactly how it's done. Well, I want to end. This is the end of Happening. This is the end of the show. Just this episode. What song from the EP should we end on? Because before we chatted to you, I played Rain. That's my favourite one off the EP.
Thank you. That's my favourite as well.
It sounds so good. It's like, I don't know. It's got a great guitar set. That lick is real good. Whoever wrote that, full cred. What one do you reckon I should play to end the show on, mate?
We'll probably go for one in sort of like the opposite direction of Rain. Probably be Nowhere, Nowhere. Or maybe Going Down, but Nowhere, Nowhere. It's kind of more longer and I don't know. Rain is just like a throw it in your face, like 2-minute song or something, but Nowhere is a little bit more.
Also fitting because it is the name of the EP. Savannah, thank you so much, bassist for Coffin Club, which you can check out at the link there, coffinclubnz.bandcamp.com, and you can spend $0 or $100 and get the EP, and you should. And if you're in a position to, you should pay the $100. Thanks for having a chat to us.
Thanks for having me.
And that is going to be the end. No, a little premature on that. That's going to be the end of Happening. So I'm going to play that dope ass song now. So everybody enjoy that. And thanks for joining me for Happening number 25. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. The equipment is working. We're getting the hang of this thing. Okay, cool. To take us out, here is Coffin Club. I'll just check that I've got the audio on. It's not too quiet. Nowhere, Nowhere, the name of the EP. Enjoy this, fuckos.